thank you for coming here today. I'm hoping you can introduce yourself and tell us where you did your internship and just give us a brief idea of what you did while you were an intern.
Hi, I'm Travis Garzalka. I was an intern at Sinclair Oil Corporation. I am a senior and going to be an accounting major at Menlo College. At Sinclair Oil Corporation, I overviewed as well as participated in much of their accounting cycle and participated with their accounting systems such as Axon and the AS400.
My name is Samantha Tongo. I am a marketing major, and I have had the fortune of being in many different internships. I have interned in Fresh Takes, which is a nonprofit digital arts center for the youth. I have also interned at Funny or Die, which is an internet entertainment company founded by Will Ferrell, and what I did there is I managed their Pinterest for a while, and I also did their celebrity database, where I researched a lot of their social media accounts and wrote their bios. And my most recent internship is at Digital Persona, which is a network security company which specializes in fingerprint biometrics. And what I did there is I managed their Twitter account and LinkedIn account. I have also assisted with writing white papers, assisted in trade shows and webinars, and I am helping out with the websites such as analyzing their Google Analytics and they're testing their landing pages.
Great. You've had a nice diversity of experiences.
Yes.
So as you both reflect back on your internship experiences, what would you say was your most significant accomplishment?
I would have to say my most significant accomplishment throughout my internship was being able to be given the responsibility from my supervisor to create access databases for the company.
Okay.
When my supervisor came to me and was telling me about some of the problems that they were having tracking their inventory just throughout the office, as well as through the whole corporation. So she let me expand upon solutions that I had just being in college and being more technical than what some of their employees were.
Okay.
So I created access databases that tracked their inventory throughout the company, as well as a possible fuel log sheet for the employees when they were driving their company cars, just to track all of the expenses more accurately than what they had previously done.
Great. So it's nice you were able to add a skill that somebody didn't have existing in the organization.
Exactly, and just having them give me that big of a responsibility as only being an intern was very nice to see.
Very nice, yes.
Very nice.
And Samantha?
I'm just going to talk about the internships as a whole. My most significant accomplishment was to be able to test out different industries. I got to be able to see what it's like to work in different work environments, which was great. And like he was saying, be given responsibilities such as writing white papers and helping out with evaluating the website and assisting with trade shows, because I know that these are very important for the company, and to be able to be given that kind of responsibility as an intern, I think is really an accomplishment.
Yes, that's great. Good. So one of the main purposes of the internship is to be able to apply some of the coursework and some of the things you learned at Menlo to an actual work setting. What do you think you were able to apply from your experience at Menlo to your internships?
There were a few specific classes that I would say helped me throughout my internship the most. A few specific ones that I really related to my internship were the more accounting specific courses, such as the systems class that is offered here, as well as just the general accounting, learning the whole broad spectrum of what happens at a company when and their accounting cycle, as well as a few of the other classes such as business communications, just being able to send a quick email or a business memo. That was very necessary in an internship, especially in it's done everywhere.
Right.
And to the extent of an ethics class or an organizational behavior class, to where you just look for things, know how to talk to people a little bit more professionally in that aspect.
Great. Okay, thanks.
I think as a whole, the classes here at Menlo really taught me how to act in an internship, such as writing. I think writing is super important, and through the assignments, through the classes such as business communications and ethics that required a lot of writing, I was able to know how to write professionally, and concise. Also, public speaking classes were great. A lot of the classes here require presentations and teamwork, and I think those skills really helped me in my internships. And organizational behavior was great. It taught me more about not only about how to act with others, but also about myself. So how I like to work in a team and what my strengths and weaknesses are, which was great.
Great. And we hear from employers all the time that writing skills are one of the most important set of skills to have. So it's great you were able to apply that and practice it.
Mm-hmm.
Great. So we have this whole group of interns who will be seeking out and searching for internships. What advice do you have for future interns as they research and search for internships?
For future interns that are looking for the job positions that are available, is don't limit what you're looking for, because that's probably one of the worst things that you can do, just because you never know what you can find. When I was looking for my internship, I would be driving down the freeway and see a company on a side of a building and just wonder what was that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would go on the internet and look, and just by far, like, they had an internship opportunity open.
Okay.
And it's just, you never know where the opportunity is going to arise,
Mm-hmm.
as well as social network to see your past connections, to see what they have, or if they know of anybody that has an internship opportunity. So just keep your horizon broad, and I think that will give you the greatest chances of landing that internship.
Good advice. Good.
I agree so much with him. Yeah, just be open with everything. Like, don't limit yourself to a specific industry or specific field within the major you are pursuing. I applied to 18 companies, and I didn't limit myself as to which industry or anything. Startups, entertainment, technology, music. I think that that's really important since we're so young.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that we don't really know what we want yet. So to be able to test it with internships is really important. And just going online and researching, I made an account on each internship website: internships.com, Intern Match, Urban Intern, Menlo College Career Link, just any outlet where I can apply and hopefully be seen publicly in the professional sphere.
So it sounds like you had to be very persistent to secure your
Yeah.
internship, and I think that's true in the market in general.
It's
now.
very competitive.
Yes, good. So once they land that internship, what advice do you have for them to make the most out of that experience?
For them to make the most of the experience, I would say to just take every opportunity that you have once you get there. Don't limit yourself to just when you're at work, you're at work. Try and make those connections further, because you might get a job offer for after graduation. Just make the connections with your fellow employees, as well as take every opportunity that they give you. Whether it's go to dinner with them one night, just to further that social network, and you may learn or meet somebody new that they introduce you to, and that can open a whole new horizon. So just keep your opportunities open, and don't be willing to do everything that they ask you to.
Mm-hmm. Like what he was saying, just be open to what they give you. Even if it's something you're not particularly interested in, just do it, because it is experience and you are an intern. But just because you are an intern doesn't mean you're any less important. There's a reason why they hired you, and even though it's not to do these big projects or to do anything super significant that will make the company change or anything, those are really vital to the company's survival, those little things. And I think that new interns should be open to that, and to just be open-minded, not to limit yourself, like that's what he was saying, and to just keep giving or accepting every opportunity that they can get.
Right, and there's usually something to be learned from every task, even if it's
No matter
not
how
something you want to
tedious.
do. Good. So as you both head off towards graduation, how would you say your internship has shaped what your goals and your future plans are after graduation?
Overall, the internship shaped a whole new perspective for me. Once I graduate, I was not interested in going to one of the big 4 firms for accounting before my internship. I just wanted to go directly into industry.
Okay.
However, once I completed my internship and saw the overall perspective of industry and the major players in the industry, that you need a very broad background in accounting. So that's where I transitioned to trying to be employed with one of the Big Four after graduation, and I'm currently seeking a job position with the Big Four.
Great.
The internships that I have done, I believed helped shape what I want, because before I interned, I had no idea what I wanted. I just knew I want to go into marketing. But when I learned about these internships, there are so many areas, there's so many gray areas, so many different departments, so many different job titles where you can go into, and there's infinite possibilities within one major, one field,
Mm-hmm.
which is really fascinating, because I've always wanted to have something a little tailored, but you can do that. And I just learned that I really want to go into something that it is creative oriented, somewhere in the arts, because I love arts-based. My hobbies include photography, writing, drawing, and all that. So to be able to do that and know that I can do that is great. So and that passion, what I know now, is what got me an internship at Cisco. So.
Great.
Mhm.
So that's your next venture?
Yes, I will start soon, and it's going to be a year, and it will be in the consulting services as a market development intern.
Excellent. Great. Well, thank you both for coming here today and talking with us about your internship experiences. Sounds like you both had great experiences.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.